the Lofoten Islands in Norway, touring for the next week. Went for a walk along the harbour, and now we're driving to a view spot. Take some beautiful pictures. There's just amazing mountains everywhere you look.
Alright, ladies and gents, we've arrived at the first viewing location. It is called Ostnest Fjorden. Checking the weather forecast earlier on, and it seems like we are going to be so lucky. Nice blue skies, minimal clouds, which I've heard that this place is quite temperamental with the weather, so that's really good for us, especially because we plan to pump out a few hikes. So the better the weather, the better the smile on the face. Here we are.
Our sightseeing is done for the day. We've had a long travel day, so we're going to end it here and we'll see you tomorrow. We've got a rib boat safari tour through the Lofoten.
Good morning.
Hello.
So we've had a very nice sleep. There was light all night. Right now at this time of the year, 24 hours of sunlight a day. We're sitting at the port and we're about to head to our cruise now. It is actually so hot right now. We've got our suits on. Sweating. We're blessed again with another beautiful day of weather. The warm sun and the fresh ocean breeze was an elite way to start the day. We weren't aware at this point that we were about to see dozens of the largest birds of prey in Northern Europe.
We're not here because fish is basically around 70 or 80% of what they eat or their diet. And when we're not here, or if we're not here, then what eagles do is that they steal fish from fishermen. Lofoten is not only rich in eagles, but it's especially extremely rich in fish. All year round there will be some kind of different fishing season going on, so lots of fishermen out fishing, so lots of fish in the water, in the boats, in the nets and so on. And what do eagles do? Very simple, they come down in big groups and they steal as much as they can. Breakfast on a platter. And so today we're probably going to see many eagles. All the eagles we're going to see today are exactly as this one. Easy breakfast. So now the eagles are kind of used to us.
There are so many eagles around here. Incredible.
Wow, amazing weather, right? So it's been a terrible season so far. Yeah, it was horrible. It's been really cold and rainy now. Like about 2 or 3 days ago we got this amazing weather. Apparently summer finally arrived. So we have a perfect view over all the chain of mountains. We're gonna go all the way, of course. The fjord is about only 2 kilometers long, a bit less. It's very narrow. It's one of the narrowest fjords in Norway. From left to right, the narrowest point here is only about 90 meters.
Well, that tour was absolutely phenomenal. Crazy scenery and views, and the seagulls, incredible.
Incredible.
The only thing that went wrong was my hat went flying off. I had it under control until I turned my head too much and straight off. So
We're on the hunt now to find a new hat.
yeah,
Then we're gonna go for a hike.
we're at the hiking place now, about to start our voyage to the top. Only 1.5 kms, but it looks pretty bloody steep, so we'll see how long it will take us. Yeah, from the bottom it looks quite nice, lots of waterfalls, and yes, let us begin. And Javon has those sticks.
Yes. Bought them from Adelaide.
Yeah. Few 100 meters up now. How you going there, Angie?
Good. I'm really good.
Honestly, I have to give so much credit to the people who put this walk path together. All stone, and 1.5 kilometers up. Would have been one hell of a challenge. Oh, and Javon cooling down.
It's nice and cold.
Getting up a little bit higher now. So we've made quite good ground now, up quite high. And the rock formations reminding me exactly of the Old Man of Storr in Scotland. Lofoten. There are people rock climbing up the top of this one. A little bit crazy. Path is getting a little bit challenging now. Quite steep. No more stairs. We're heading to the top. We're on the final leg to the top. A few more stairs. Lofoten, how are you feeling?
Good. Ready to be at the top.
Well, we've made it to the top. There's actually a higher top, but it gets a little bit scratchy, the path, so we're gonna call it and head back down. That's the way up. But we're happy with where we're at now. First hike of the trip, so how's it feel, Lofoten?
Oh, feels great.
How are the legs feeling?
Sore. Very sore. How are you feeling, Andy?
Yeah, I'm pretty sore too. Gonna rest up now, get some food, take it easy.
Another day in Lofoten Islands, and we're off to Henningsvær today, and we're going to do a hike and maybe go for a swim. We just drove past this beach and it was crystal clear.
Made it into the small village, Henningsvær. Another ripper day. Need to put some sunscreen on today, I reckon. A few sock tans yesterday. It's at this very point in the editing process I realised I'd accidentally deleted a whole chunk of the footage while trying to do a backup of files. This AO video you're seeing now is a retake on how I felt about it in this moment. It's not a big deal, but I'll have to narrate a little bit. The contrast in colours this town has between winter and summer is spectacular. You may have seen this famous soccer pitch location floating around on the internet before. Well, that location is in this very town we're in. What a location to have a soccer pitch. I think you can only really truly appreciate that view from above with the drone, but pretty nuts. Nice little town, nice little port area. Now Angie's going to be on the hunt for a coffee.
You beauty.
Angela got caffeinated and it was now time to embark on our second hike of the trip. This drone clip shows 3/4 of the path up to the top. With an elevation of 530 meters, it was a tough one that took us 5.5 hours to complete. Here are a few pictures I took to show the hike's steep incline. The dirt path and the small rocks made it extremely slippery. At last we made it to the top of the mountain and there was nothing to do except enjoy the view. What incredible scenery up here. It's time to head down now, make that long trek down. It's probably going to take twice as long because it's ultra steep. So we're making some pretty good progress. We were just at the top of that mountain and now we're almost on level with the lake, and then we'll be on our home stretch, and then we'll be looking for some cold beverages after this. What do you think, Angie?
We made it back to land. Woo-hoo! That
Sea level.
was
Let's go.
so tough. Probably the hardest hike we've done. I mean, we haven't done that many, but
It's
still pretty hard.
Alright, so after that mighty hike, went to the shops, got some cool drinks. Angela got a Coca-Cola and I have gotten a Lofoten Pale Ale. Now we're going to try it. It's very crafty. It's alright, it's not bad. It's a very craft-like flavour. It's nice, it's alright. Thank you, cheers.
And I never know what to say to you. It's always sunny where you are from. I know. It's no wonder you're so bright and sure. I'll take you away to where the sun shines. So bright, you can stare at the stars at night. You can tell me anything you like.
Alright folks, it's time for some trivia. The trivial question for the day is, what time do you think it is? 7 p.m? No. 8 p.m? No. 9 p.m? Nah. 10 p.m?
No.
It is 11:11. Make a wish, by the way. 11:11
PM.
p.m. at night time. Yes. Pretty crazy stuff. We're gonna get up a bit later, and we'll give an update on the amount of light that's coming from the sun. Till then. Actually, one more thing. Isn't it so bizarre how this place has a period of time where sun does not go down? I know it's to do with the orbit and what have you, but how crazy is that? How? Why here? Anyways, we'll be back. Alright, it's 12:48 AM. I've got the camera set up for a time lapse. And over here we have the moon. And just taking a really nice photo. Wow. Good job. So, shooting this time lapse, I had the sun in the center of the screen on the camera, and I didn't expect it to go so far to the right, so it's about to go off the screen. So yeah, once this is off, time to go get some sleep. And rain. Do you feel tired? Yeah. It's so weird. Because there's light, don't really feel that tired. But we are tired in a way. Anyways. Peace.
Another day here on Lofoten Islands. Today we're just going to drive around, look at some beautiful scenery, stop a few times, and if all goes well, do a hike later today. Arrived at our next spot and we're going to try the world's best cinnamon buns, apparently, according to this. We've just had our cinnamon bun. It's pretty bloody delicious, and now we've stopped on the side of the road to take in this view.
This right here is probably one of my favourite views so far of this trip. How unbelievable, man. AI generated. Andrew?
Unreal.
Pooh! You know what time it is. You gotta love these Norwegian cottages. So nice. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is 9:40 p.m. We've started on a hiking trail that starts with a O. Just left the car park and heading through the scrub. Let's go.
6 Ks.
How's that? Ange actually corrected me, it's 10 p.m. But how's that posse? Oh, not a bad spot to camp for the night. Alright, so we're heading along there and then straight up.
We made it.
We did it. Absolutely magnificent. This island just keeps delivering. Easily one of the most beautiful places we've been to. It's so crazy how many people are up here right now. What's the time, Ange?
12:21 a.m.
12:21. There's dozens of people up here. Crazy. Does not feel like 12:21. It feels like 6 p.m. Yeah, it's strange. Don't even feel tired. Man, look at this.
make our way down to the car. See you down there. Your turn, Andy. Wave to the camera.
It's gonna get dark soon.
No, it's not.
We have to be fast before the sun goes down.
We came down from up there and down all the rocks, and now we still have to get to our car, which is down there, and then we're done.
Mission success. So we've made it back to the car and the time has struck 2 a.m. It's time to go back to our accommodation and have a good night's sleep. See you tomorrow.
So as Andrew said, it's currently 2:11 in the morning, and this is just a little glimpse of what the colour of the sky looks like still. Decided to make one last stop for the night at a little fishing village called Nasford.
It's cold. Oh, also, now, since we're always talking about time here, 2:31 a.m. That's cool. It's quite eerie being here at 2:46 a.m. No one's around. Just me and Ange and some drunk people doing some karaoke. Some birds, some fish heads. Yak, 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 yak.
started our day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Obviously it was a late night, so let's get started. So we've arrived at our first stop for the day, Hanoi. About to eat some fish and chips. There's a little exhibition happening here at the moment. A little bit about the village, the fishing village. So we've arrived at Rain. We just saw orcas.
Yeah. I don't know how Ange spotted it, but 300 meters away she noticed them, and yeah, flew the drone out and got some pretty good footage. There honestly couldn't have been a better way to finish the day. Good morning on a beautiful Saturday morning. We're about to embark on another hike that we were supposed to do last night, but we were a bit tired. But anyways, Reinbergen. It's one of the most famous hikes in the Lofoten Islands. Fair bit of foot traffic on the way to the start of the hike. And yeah, we'll see how we go. Here we are at the start, Reinbergen, 1.1 k's. That should only take 15 minutes, right?
J'aurais dû prendre les dessus.
Tu veux bien? Un
Non,
peu
la prochaine fois, tu fais les pas. Demain, prendre un essuie.
We made it.
It's time to make our way down in a kayak.
Lots of people on the way up. Lots of people. Seems like we made a good run up. We're told to get in nice and early to beat the traffic. So apparently on the summit you'd have to wait for a photo. We made good time. But now lots of people coming up. Mission success. We've spotted some more orcas out into the ocean and everyone is spectating them now. That's it. We did it.
And we saw orcas again.
So we were right up there, that peak. It's quite high up. Feels so nice to be on flat again. Well, hard-earned treat. Some nice Ben & Jerry's ice cream. And then we'll make some sandwiches after.
So we've had some lunch, had our ice cream, and now we're off for a 3-hour kayak around the region, so that'll be fun.
Fingers crossed we see some more orcas.
So then you can stand up. I will put the kayak on the.
So when we were having lunch, you could tell that the water was heaps choppy. I was a bit worried, but it is so flat right now. Flatter than a pancake.
Good morning on our second to last day here in the Lofoten Islands. We're supposed to go for a hike this morning, but we felt very tired and there's lots of fog, so we gave it a bit of a miss. But now we're at a Viking museum.
Let's see what it's like.
Yeah, Let's go.
Pero si es el 15.
Nach der Kran
your shoulders. This is the key, also. Perhaps you can go home someday.
So we went in the museum and now we're walking to the old Viking village that's been restored. Pigs. This thing's huge. That was absolutely incredible. I was not expecting to see that. Alright, moving along now. We're going back to Henningsborough. Henningsvar. And we're going to be doing a fishing tour on the boat. So it's going to be absolutely filled with fun.
Hopefully we catch a fish.
Alright, we're in Henningsvar, making our way to the boat now. Weather is glorious, no fog. Let's go.
Yes, we missed two.
What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly.
We just saw a white.
Rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises.
Give me fish. Bop, 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 bop.
Hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe bottom. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe bottom early in the morning. Hey, hey, and up she rises. Hey, hey, and up she rises. Hey, hey, and up she rises early in the morning.
Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter early in the morning. Hey, and up she rises. Hey, hey, and up she rises. Hey, hey, and up she rises early in the morning.
That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor. That's what we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning. Hey, hey, and up she rises. Hey, hey, and up she rises. Hey, hey, and up she rises early in the morning.
Yeah, let it go. Alright, now you wanna. Fishing adventures.
This is a nice pocket
Another one.
Let's go, Angie. Angie's turn to catch one now. 2 for 1.
Kungsböcker. Ja, det är ju bra jobbat.
So they've prepared a fish soup from the fresh catch. Who's actually loving it? How's it taste?
Fishy.
Yum 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 yum.
Can you show me your rolls? So the fishing tour was pretty cool. We saw a few minke whales actually, which was cool to see. We've been lucky the last few days. 3 days in a row we've seen whales.
Yeah.
But the fishing tour itself, Andy caught 2 big fish. Go Andy, go Andy.
Magic touch.
And then we ate some fish soup at the end, which was nice.
That was delicious, that.
It was a good 3 hours. Thoughts, Andy?
Ah, lots of fun. The water was pretty flat too, so made it a bit better. Didn't have to drop any quells down the throat. So,
That was
lots
good.
of fun.
And also, apparently where we stopped to fish was 50 meters deep.
Oh yeah, 50-meter deep water. Crazy stuff.
Okay, bye.